Scene: two friends, Steve and Sarah, are sitting at a coffee shop. Steve has just returned from an adventurous trip to Fairy Meadows in Pakistan. "Steve, you won't believe the trip I just had. I went to Fairy Meadows in Pakistan." "Sarah, Fairy Meadows? That sounds intriguing. Tell me more." Steve: "Well, first of all, getting there was an adventure in itself. We had to drive on the Karakoram Highway, which is often called the most dangerous road in the world." Sarah: "Whoa, seriously? Why is it so dangerous?" Steve: "The road winds through the Himalayas and Karakoram mountain ranges, and it's prone to landslides, avalanches, and extreme weather. But the views, oh my, they were absolutely breathtaking." Sarah: "I can only imagine. So, how did you manage to reach Fairy Meadows safely?" Steve: "We hired a skilled local driver who knew the road like the back of his hand. Even so, there were some heart-stopping moments when we saw massive boulders on the road or had to cross rickety bridges." Sarah: "That sounds like an adrenaline rush." Steve: "You bet. But the reward at the end of that treacherous road was worth it." Fairy Meadows is this lush, green plateau with a clear view of Nanga Parbat, the 9th highest mountain in the world. Sarah: "Wow, Nanga Parbat must have been a sight to behold." Steve: "Absolutely. We stayed in these charming little wooden cottages with panoramic views of the mountain. It felt like we were in a fairy tale." Sarah: "Hence the name, Fairy Meadows, I suppose." Steve: "Exactly. And the best part was the trekking. We hiked up to Nanga Parbat Base Camp, which was no walk in the park, let me tell you. The terrain was rugged, and the altitude was challenging." Sarah: "Did you face any dangers during the trek?" Steve: "Well, there was one moment when we had to cross a glacier, and it started to crack. But our guide was quick to guide us to safety. It was a reminder of the unpredictability of nature." Sarah: "That sounds intense. Did you face any other challenges?" Steve: "The weather was quite unpredictable too. One day, it was sunny and clear, and the next, we were caught in a snowstorm. But it added to the thrill of the journey." Sarah: "Your trip sounds like an epic adventure. It's not every day someone gets to experience something like that." Steve: "It was truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I learned so much about resilience and the incredible beauty of our planet." As Steve shares his incredible journey to Fairy Meadows, Sarah can't help but be captivated by the tales of adventure, danger, and natural beauty. It's a story that reminds them both of the wonders and challenges of exploring the world's most remote and breathtaking places.